Dr. Page, how's it going?
Hi,
Jared,
nice
Lacey with ADP.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. So right here I have a copy of my business card so you can contact me after this meeting. Is it alright if I have a seat?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, sure.
Thank you. Alright, so what I wanted to do today was meet with you to see if our Run Mobile with ADP would be able to help you with your payroll. So first thing I wanted to do was discuss, kind of get some background on your company. Would it be alright if I took some notes?
Absolutely, sure.
Okay. So the first thing I wanted to discuss with you is, are you the person that's doing your payroll currently?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, my husband puts in a little input here and there, but he's the main doctor of this practice, so.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if I were to be able to find you a product that would help you with your payroll, save you some time, some money, maybe some convenience, things of that nature, would that be something you'd be interested in?
I could hear about it. I think what I have going right now is kind of working for me, but I'm open to new suggestions.
Okay. Would your husband need to be in on that decision-making process?
I would prefer if he was here. He's unavailable at this time,
Okay.
so I can get back to him with this information.
Okay. Maybe we can have another meeting sometime.
Yeah, I mean, if I feel that this is good for us, then I can definitely talk to him about it.
All right. Cool. First thing I wanted to know is what are you currently using to do your payroll?
It's called Microsoft XP. It's a lot of spreadsheets. It generates a lot of stuff for me, but I have to do things manually.
Okay. So is there a fee associated with that right now?
Every year it costs about $1,500 to upgrade the software.
Okay. So about $1,500. Would it be fair to say that if you could lessen that fee by using another app, that'd be something you and your husband might be interested in?
Who wants to spend more money?
That's right. That's right. So with this Microsoft XP system, how long does it take to do your payroll?
We could probably spend about 20 hours a week between the spreadsheets, the time cards, the things like that.
Okay.
It takes for a while. About
20 hours per week.
Hours.
And if you were to be writing your own paycheck, what would you value your time at?
Tough question. Between the husband, the kids, the business, I would probably say about $100 an hour.
About $100 an hour. All right. That's definitely a fair assessment, I think. Sounds like you're spread pretty thin. So if right now you're spending about 20 hours per week at $100 an hour, and you have to do, how often do you guys pay?
Bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly?
Yep.
Okay. So if you're spending about 40 hours per pay period at $100 an hour, that's actually $4,000 per pay period just to do your payroll right now. And if you multiply that by the 26 pay periods, you're spending, that's a pretty good amount of money. So are there any other things in terms of like security that you have problems with this Microsoft app?
There are a few errors. I know there's a lot of information I have to put on my own, so I'd say about there's about one error per pay period on general. I try to look over as much as I can when you have a screaming kid next to you and patient screaming. It's just very difficult to focus sometimes on that.
Okay, so not only does it cost you money right now, it seems like it's taking a lot of your time, which is also very valuable when you have a husband and kids, things of that nature. So if I could find a solution to the time, save you some money, and maybe make your payroll a little bit more accurate, would that be something you'd be interested in today?
Yeah.
All right. So right now, I'm going to pull it up on my phone actually, which is one of the nicest things about Run Mobile by ADP, is that it is so mobile. It can be used anywhere you have internet, any device, laptop, desktop, anything of that nature. All you have to do is simply log on where you have Wi-Fi, and it's right there. So as you can see right here, I actually have it. So this is an example of payroll, and it lets you do it weekly, bi-weekly. In your case, we can set that to bi-weekly. And as you can see here, you can actually set it to anybody's name. You can put in their rate. You can put in how many hours they worked, when they have vacation, things of that nature. And if you press that button right there, it actually generates the payroll for you. So now all you have to do is approve it. And if you put in everybody just like that, it brings out a report for you at the very end. You can look over that with your husband. You can look over that with anybody else. You can check it before you submit it and before you approve of it, so there's less errors.
Do I have to wait for that progress report, or is that something that happens instantly?
It's streamlined, so it happens instantly. As soon as you input their information, it's uploaded to the report, and you get the report as soon as you need to access it. So that's something that can really be helpful. Also, right now, how many locations do you have?
We have 2 locations.
You have 2 locations. Do you guys have any aspirations to grow?
Well, with our first location, we have 20 employees. That seemed like that business is running well. Our second location has 15 employees, and within the next year, we're looking to grow that internally with 5 more. And then within the next 5 years, we're looking to open up a 3rd location.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right. So with ADP, one of the really nice things is that you pay a flat rate per payroll period that you generate. So if you're paying, if you have 3 locations, you're going to pay that rate 3 times for each location, or 1 time for each location, so 3 times total. And based on the fact that you have less than 20 employees at the 2 locations, and we're going to assume that your 3rd location will have about the same, your pay would only be about $38 per payroll. So, round that up to 40, multiply that by 3, that's 120 per payroll instead of, we got...
and that'll happen 26 times a year.
Right.
With the bi-weekly.
So your per pay period, you'd only be spending $120 instead of with Microsoft, you're spending $4,000 right now, which is quite an astronomical difference.
That's a big difference.
So I've showed you through the app and through some numbers that ADP right now is leading the way. We're delivering superior service. You've got my business card, and me personally, I put my personal number on there along with my office number, so that at any time, if you need to reach me about any comments, concerns, anything you have, I always make myself available because I have clients in numerous practices and in medical. People always need you, and payroll is something that people always need me. So I want to be here for you 100% of the way. So if I'm understanding things correctly, we wanted to increase accuracy, save you some time, and ultimately save money to help you guys grow for the future. Would that be correct?
Yes.
Okay. And to this point, I've showed you through a little bit of math and through showing you the app itself that ADP will save you time. I think that that's clear just by making it so mobile and so streamlined. It will save you accuracy just by continually generating that report, and it's definitely going to save you money. It's going to save you like almost $3,800 per month, that'll help you guys grow a lot. So to this point, do you have any other questions, comments, concerns about Run Mobile?
It seems like a great app. It's just not something I'm comfortable making this decision on my own, considering that my husband's involvement, I think, is really critical to changing the way we're running our business.
Okay, I understand that completely. Is there a time that would be better for you guys to meet, where I could meet with you guys again, maybe go over this stuff again with him?
I know next Thursday after a meeting, around 9 o'clock will probably be available.
Okay.
I'll have to double check with him for our schedule and get back to you on your...
Okay, well you have my name and number. I'll give you guys a call. Call you probably by Monday to confirm, and I'll maybe bring over some bagels or something, and we can sit down and talk over this again.
Okay, sounds great.
All right, awesome. Well, I thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.